WWE preview for TNA.
Yep.
It looks like the endings of these matches are subject to change. Looks like I'll pick the matches that are staying the set that are having the same endings, right?
Yep. Go for it.
Looks like Ricky Sosa versus Brian Myers will have the same ending that Ricky Sosa wins, and Nick Nemeth Jim Hardy same ending. This time, Nick Nemeth has a new challenger for the TNA World Championship at TNA Lockdown, right? And then and
I hope
then
so.
Casey Navarro will have the same ending for Eddie Edwards losing to Casey Navarro for the first time ever.
Yes.
And guess what?
What?
Eh, Uh, BTE Rich Swan Trey Miguel will have the same ending. This time being shocked by the system, and then the moose making them scurrying, right?
Oh, I forgot. Trey
Then,
Miguel's the last guy.
and then and then finally, NBL defeats it's Indy Hartwell is the right way to do, but Jay Stone is gonna make a beeline for the Elkins brand. And
Yep.
then makes them screaming. And then wears the shirt that suits that might be a tag team shirt that James still might wear, right?
Yep.
So it looks like there's still a lot of interviews, and it looks like there'll be interviews from Allie and Rosemary, who is ready to get the ready to get the
Oh yeah, there's got to be a.
titles to be
It's got to
defended
be a Where is
at the
Rosemary
Elkins
segment.
brand.
Yeah.
And the only way for Allie and Rosemary, the only way for Rosemary and Allie to retain the titles at Lethal Lockdown 2026 pay-per-view is that we have Taylor Wilde's cards
Oh
signaling
yeah.
Taylor
Nailed it.
Wilde's TNA wrestling return to help Allie and Rosemary retain at TNA Wrestling Lockdown 2026 pay-per-view.
Yeah, we
And
mentioned that on Discuss
and
TNA. You
then
nailed that one.
I think the interviews will come with this. So here are the interviews that I think. GML will interview with Allie. Tom Hannafin will interview with Rosemary. And then Rosemary and Allie saying that they're ready to
But she's still missing.
defend the titles.
But
Those
she's still
after the
missing.
interview. And have to be ready to defend the knockout 10 titles. Rosemary and Allie will be able to work together. The at TNA Lockdown and Allie and Rosemary retain at TNA Wrestling Lockdown 2026. And there's other interviews for tonight's TNA Wrestling as well. Trey Miguel, BDE, Rich Swan, and even Eddie Edwards and Ricky Sosa and Jeff Hardy, right?
Yep, that's a good one.
And that's all the interviews, right?
Yep.
And then there's a AEW Collision spoiler alert. That was a
Oh yeah.
huge. This is gonna be a huge spoiler alert. Adam Page and Brodino defeat the Lethal Twist. Running through
Oh yeah.
the
Okay.
shed
Yep.
to retain their titles. And then
Yep.
Divine Dominion steals the win from Mazzarelli and Rachel Rivita. And then
Okay.
Kyle Riley beats Roderick Strong. And then Nigel McGuinness wins. And Hingino just stole the victory from Brian Cage.
Nice.
And then the Rascals defeated Prismatic Ice Williams, Jake Braxton, and Wilson thanks to being in a tag match with Leo Rush.
Okay.
Then the Syndicate and Shadow Team Promotions defeated Jake Randonado, Aura Montana, Sonika, and Willie Montana. And then Mercedes Monet defeats Satan Steel. It looks like Mercedes Benez and Satan Steel will start the long sibling rivalry that will last a long time.
Sounds
And
good.
Satan Steel will support Will Nightingale. Perhaps
Yes.
Satan Steel and Will Nightingale need a tag team, right? In
Yep.
AEW history, right?
Yep.
There's an AEW cards. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah. And it looks like that we have some company down there. Andrade and MJF are so far the Gauntlet Casino Gauntlet
Oh yeah.
match universe.
Yep.
And it looks like that either way, MJF will win the Casino Gauntlet match for the future AEW World Championship match.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
there's a confirmation that the final of the Continental Challenge Cup final, the AEW Continental Classic. However, if Jon Moxley loses, he's eliminated from the tournament and loses the title. But in the first round, Jon Moxley got a last laugh, which is not cool. And I think Jon
I thought it was.
Moxley needs to. I
I
think
really
Jon
thought it was gonna
Moxley
lose.
needs to lose a match, right?
Yeah, I really
And
thought he was
then,
gonna lose last night.
and then there were some matches: the By Dominion and the Brawling Birds for the titles, and
Yep.
then two more matches: Kyle Fletcher, Kazuchika Takeshita, and Kazuchika Okada, with problems of the Don Callis family's looming. Don Callis has to choose the rightful leader of the Don Callis family, with
Yep.
Don Callis as a manager. And
Wait,
looks
did you
like
see
that,
these?
looks like that Kevin Knight and Darby Allin in falls count anywhere match for the AEW TNT Championship, but
Oh yeah.
I'm afraid that Kevin Knight's gonna win. And
We got
and
two
then
updates.
Brian Cage is gonna help Kevin Knight win. And
Okay, we got
then
we got
SmackDown
SmackDown updates. CM
SmackDown
Punk and Kevin Owens will come face to face.
now it looks like we have Timothy Stratton winning. War Raiders, there's will get the two titles. Carmelo Hayes and will get the United States title. And then there's one update. CM Punk and Kevin Owens talk.
Yep.
And I hope that CM Punk and Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton and Sami Zayn talk to each other in the KO show. And it could be hopeful. It was so different. And
It does make all the sense.
we have a huge thing. Allie looked at the cards last Thursday on Impact, and it was Taylor Wilde's card.
Oh yeah.
So
Nobody thought of that except this dude. Nobody thought of that except this dude in the whole world, and I bet you it's true.
Guess what? Taylor Wilde is going to be able to return to TNA Wrestling to help Allie and Rosemary retain TNA Wrestling Lockdown 2026 pay-per-view because the card signaled Taylor Wilde's return. Everybody keeps on looking at it, and
I think you're
the
right.
fans looked at Whistle Voice and said that
Yeah, I think you nailed it. Nobody else has a clue because they don't pay attention.
And guess what? It means a lot of things going on down there. Investigation. Go to WhistlVoice.com. Go to WhistlVoice YouTube channel to like, subscribe, and go to FalseCamera.com to make it for daily SmackDown and daily Raw, daily NXT, next week's AEW Dynamite, next week's daily SmackDown, and TNA Wrestling Lockdown 2026 pay-per-view. Anytime, anywhere, anyplace, anywhere, anytime. See ya and stay tuned for TNA Wrestling tonight.
Peace.